Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of Nation Wave, and this is day 6 of the February daily draws. It's the start of a new week. Let's see what kind of message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot of the Abyss, followed by an oracle card from the Goddesses, Gods and Guardians Oracle deck. So let's use our first card and get the reading underway. And today we will go there. And our card today is Death. And that's a fantastic Death card, because I love how it's a tree. There's a tree here with its roots. We've got our roots and we've got branches and everything, and death comes over the tree, and it's almost like, and with like pruning shears. So to me, this aspect of the death card is about cutting away things that we don't need, things that are not helpful to us, things that we need to remove. So it's pruning away at the branches and of the tree to enable more fruitful growth. Maybe there's some dead growth, some dead branches or whatever that need pruning, because it's taking up the energy from the root. It's the nutrition and everything's coming up into the tree from the ground and everything, and all the life energy that the tree needs is being absorbed by these things that aren't really producing anything. They're no use to the tree, but they're taking up life energy that could be used more efficiently for producing growth. So they're like leeching away vital energy that could be better used elsewhere. And there could be parts of our lives that are like that. Our old tree of life as an individual. There could be parts of our lives that they don't really serve any purpose anymore. They don't really helpful, but they're taking away and draining away our life energy. That could be better used, that could be used to something that's more productive and help us to grow. So this card is coming to us today to encourage us to take a look and see where there's some of these literally these life sappers, these leeches of of branches in our lives, the aspects of our lives, the things, situations, or things that we do, or things we're involved in, or even people to some degree that we're connected to, but we don't really get it. There's no real connection there. We're just connected in name only, and we're not getting that life. There's no growth in the relationship. There's nothing there. It could be situations, it could be things that we're doing, projects that are no longer, that have fizzled out, but it's sort of draining things. It could be any kind. It could be a commitment, something that's sapping away our time, but it's not really achieving anything. And would be better to cut that away and prune that away, so that something else could grow in its place and be productive and produce something, so we could use that time for something better. All these kinds of things is to look at what may need to be cut away, need to be removed, may need to be released. It could be like we've been talking about, with the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords, about past memories and thoughts and things, our thoughts, even ways of our thinking that aren't helpful to us, in fact, that undermine our growth. Do we need to cut those ways of thinking out? Do we need to prune those ideas, those ways of talking about ourselves, the ways that we think about ourselves? Do we need to bring change? Because death is about change. Do we need to change it by cutting those out and replacing it with more productive thoughts in our minds? It's all the different aspects. Do we need to release some negative some emotional hurt or something that is still there and is sapping away our energy? Do we need to release that and bring the healing in and replace it with more healthier emotions that will help us to move forward? So to cut that out and to replace it with something else, because that is to make room for better things, for further growth. Do we need to cut something out of our our lifestyle, like the way that we are, the way that we live physically? Maybe cut something out, change our diet, cut things out, replace it with healthier things, all of that kind of thing. There are things that we need to remove, to prune out of our lives, to make room for better things that will bring further growth. And that's what this card comes to us at the beginning of this week, is to think about and start to remove the unhelpful things, aspects of our lives, to replace them with things that are going to help us to be more productive. And that is the message of this card. Okay, so very quickly, let's see which goddess, god or guardian comes to offer their advice in that matter. Okay, and we'll go there, and give it a better shuffle. I dropped that. Okay, here we go. And we have Butterfly Maiden. I've had this before. Beautiful change. Beautiful change. Transformation, the butterfly. For the transformation that a butterfly comes from the caterpillar, the change, jettisoning its cocoon, getting rid of, cutting that away, and emerging as the butterfly. Transformation, beautiful change, the death card, change, cutting away what's not helpful to us anymore, to embrace new things that will help us to grow. And that is today's message. Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow to do day 7. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.